Hey everybody, and welcome to 31 Days of Indie Horror. I'm your host, Jonathan Moody, and today is day 25, and we're getting very, very close to the end. I keep saying that, I think, which is kind of cool. I'm really excited. Today I watched another 1 hour in length film, and it's actually something I kind of want to do for Indie Film Cafe at some point. Maybe next season or season after. So, depending on stuff. I really enjoyed how bad it was. That movie is Creature from Haunted Sea. So, Creature from Haunted Sea was terrible. Yeah, it was pretty bad. It's directed by Roger Corman, and I wanted to really like it. Obviously, Roger Corman makes goofy, low budget horror flicks, but this was, I was expecting a little bit better. There were some goofy moments in it, but there was some really terrible parts. The the funniest bits I liked that they went to this island, and they met these people that I guess live in the island, and they live in the jungle, and this woman. Okay, well, before we get to all that, let me tell you kind of a little bit of what it's about. It's about this guy who has got this plan to kill off all a bunch of his crew members in order to blame it on a monster and basically try to steal all this money for themselves. So he's gonna blame everything on these this monster that supposedly exists. And it actually does, and that's the problem, is the monster's actually killing some of the people off, and while they're trying to kill others off from it. And so it was sort of, it's interesting to see the monsters there following them around, and it's just sort of goofy. But they go to this island, and they're gonna dive and everything, and then all of a sudden they start losing all these crew members, and while in the midst of that, one of the guys is doing a bunch of I don't know what it really is, just animal noises, but you can obviously tell that he's doing that he's not doing the animal noises, that it's actually real animal noises that they put on over his voice, and so he'll be making roaring noises or bird noises or mating calls or whatever. And one time he does this and he hears something back. So he goes to find out, I guess, what it is, see what it is. And it's a woman who can do the same thing. And they basically fall in love. But you also find out that she sort of uses people, on the island, finds tourists to basically swindle money out of them. And you find this out through her daughter, who basically she uses for this guy who's sort of heartbroken, and it's just so strange. It's weird. So the two guys that end up with the girls, the mother and whatever, they're both got red hair, and I was just I've never really seen that many red haired dudes in a movie, in a crew together. They're supposed to be sort of mobs, or whatever. They're supposed to be some gang, and I'm this is not a gang. This is not what I would imagine a gang to be like. They're just very, very weird looking, but it's sort of fun. If you take away how silly and weird the thing is, it's just a fun, goofy movie. The monster looks so silly, and I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed the monster scenes. I enjoyed the goofy characters. There's so much. Like I said before, I think I'm gonna do an IFC episode of this at some point, and yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing, because it is it's definitely worth more of a look. I won't say the ending or anything, and you're just gonna have to watch the indie film or listen to the indie film cafe episode, because I know at least by next year I sort of want to do one of it, because it's so off the wall weird. It deserves an IFC episode. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. Join me tomorrow. Bye.